Hello, everybody. So it is still Wednesday, January 27th. I'm going to do the question of the day just to get an insight on a particular part of our life instead of a general overview. So I feel like there's a lot of changes going around internally, externally, especially if you live in the United States. We had recent changes in our government and things of this nature. So I just want to get like a feel of what energy and how can we best get through these changes. How can we really use these changes for a better benefit, for our betterment, so we can move forward and create the life we want, even through all these changes, even through all the ups and downs that are coming, and the ups and downs that we feel internally regarding the external changes. Because when things change, it feels chaotic, and there's always going to be some residual feeling or trigger behind chaos. I mean, it is chaos. Alright, so we got a lot out here. So there's lots of choices, and it's about making a choice through a place of emotional maturity, through a place of internal passion. This doesn't have to do with like our actual logical mind. This is more of our heart and our gut, and where we feel we should go, where we feel we should choose, what we feel we should choose or believe in and move forward with. That's really what is going to help us, is making this change, looking at all the options. You know, if you're making a difficult decision in your life, doing a pros and cons list can help. Praying about it, meditating about it. Really, I like to do a pro and cons list before I meditate, and then it seems like when I meditate I really can conceptualize and grasp where I want to go. I have a feeling, and by the end of my meditation normally I can make a decision. But it's about making the decision. It's about having this inner knowledge. You got the High Priestess here. It's about having this inner knowledge and trusting it. Trusting your passion, trusting your emotions, trusting your heart to give you the right decision that will mean more than logical way. Things are not very logical at this time. Things are kind of upside down and backwards and chaotic and consistently moving and changing. And there's a lot of moving parts that are going on in our current world that we live in. So making the decision about what you believe and where you want, it can be time consuming. It can be something that doesn't have to be done right away. Spirit is telling me to say it is okay to not have the decision made, to understand that a decision needs to be made, but you're not there yet. You're still consuming information. You're still adjusting your feelings. You're still, putting the feelers out, as they say, to decide where you stand on this principle, where you want to go, what decision you want to make, what choice you want to make. However it individually applies to your life. But there is a journey. There is a new wave of thoughts. There is a new mindset that is coming through, whether it's conscious or unconscious. If it is unconscious, make it conscious. This is the time. This is the time of the year. This is the time of the world right now where we are all changing. We are all moving forward. We are all pushing the button. We are all moving the needle. Whether you do it consciously or not is your issue. You want to do it consciously because it's going to happen regardless. We're going to have a transformation here regardless. We're going to have a change in our mindset regardless. So do it consciously, because if it's unconscious, it's going to be everyone else telling you how to change, how to make this change, how to embrace this new mindset, how to embrace this new waves of thoughts. And it can't be everyone else. Make this a conscious decision. There is the energy of transformation out in the world right now. There's the energy of change. Utilize it. What do you want to transform in your life? What do you want to change in your life? What type of lifestyle are you looking for in 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, 20 years? What kind of wife or husband are you going to be? What kind of mother or father are you going to be? What kind of friend? What kind of employee? What kind of business owner? What kind of spiritual being are you going to be? What kind of faith are you going to have? All these things, this is a great time to reflect and really look at all the options and decide consciously, am I where I want to be? Am I making the moves to go where I want to be? Do I even know where I want to be? These are big things. Journal it out, talk it out. I love to record myself and just talk to myself. It works wonders. If you like to write, journal it out. If you don't want to record yourself, sometimes I just talk to myself out loud. But get these out, get these ideas going in your head, because it's time for a reevaluation. It is time to see if you get the raise or you get nothing. It is time for you to make a conscious decision about your life, because the world is going to change and transform your life in this time. So why not get what you want out of it? If you're going to have to go through this, you're going to have to go through change, you're going to have to go through chaos, you might as well gain and get yourself the most out of each situation. So that's what Spirit's telling us to do. This is a moving energy. It's going to keep moving. It's going to keep changing. But becoming conscious of what we want and how we can get there, and what changes we actually want to make versus what changes are naturally happening to us, this will make all the difference in the world in 6 months to a year. You will stand out. You will feel like this chaotic time that is in our world, that is in your personal life, this chaotic time is creating and bettering you to the infinite and beyond. This is setting you up. This is a stable foundation, you know? Chaos is knocking everything everywhere, and you can build this foundation of, okay, regardless of what's going on around me, I'm going to be firm. I'm going to stay firm in this, because I have consciously made the decision, this is where I'm going, and this is the transformation I'm going to have. And decide on that. Reflect on that. Ask yourself these questions. Write down the answers. I really suggest to write down or record the answers and look back in 6 months to a year and see if any of those changes actually were made. Because I'm going to be honest, Spirit is saying if you do not make the changes yourself, the world will change you. Change yourself or the world will change you. So let's take some time for ourselves. There's not much you can do really these days anyways, and embrace the energy of change. If it's already out in the world, let's use it for our benefit. You know, an affirmation that I can suggest to get these transformations going is, you know, the divine creator God, however you word the creator of your life, or the life force energy, is divine. Please show me what changes I need to be my highest self. And pay attention to things that come up that are unnatural throughout the day. I mean, I'm talking about a YouTube video of someone that's never been suggested before. I'm talking about words on the radio, a coworker saying something to you, a patient saying something. I work in the medical field. Patient saying something to you. You know, anything of this nature that just kind of seems out the norm, but wait for triggers. Allow yourself to be open to consciously make changes. Allow yourself to be open to consciously receive messages about what needs to change to push you forward. Let's use this energy and push us forward. I'm ready to set up for the next 10 years, and I'm going to use this energy to do it, because I'd rather change myself than the world change me. That was great, guys. That was great. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the daily reading for today, and hopefully we'll have a great day. If you have any questions that you specifically would like to answer in a general consensus like this, let me know. Bye.